Alright guys, here we go. Third and what I'm going to say final week of Battle of the Night Protectants round 2. They've been out here for 3 weeks. The past week-ish, we really haven't had any rain, which it's October in the Pacific Northwest, and we've been having beautiful weather, which is great, but no more rain, so we're going to go take a look and see how everything fared. We've had some really good performers this time, but oh my goodness. So what do we have here? There we go. There's our bare metal. There's the forced patina. That held up really well. Of course, we have that spot where, it looks like there may have been some water from one of the times it did. It kind of pooled there. Okay, but as a whole, wow. It performed very well. So, guys, this was apple cider vinegar. Non-heated, so it didn't come out really dark. And it seems to be doing, pretty darn well. Atom oil, it's pretty much on par with bare metal from the looks of it. Frog lube, dude, frog lube, look at that, nice. Frog lube performed very well. Eagle tears did very well in comparison. Marine tough cloth, not too bad either. We've had some really good performers here. Super lube, not too bad, when in comparison. Yeah. Rem oil, okay. Definitely a little bit more patina than what we see there, or not patina, but corrosion, excuse me. Slickamol is probably on par, maybe a little bit better than bare metal. That's for you to decide. And then what do we have? Fluid film didn't do too bad. Oh, I got a really dark spot there. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Fluid film did okay as well, but overall, I think we pretty much have to crown Frog Lube as the winner this time. So stand by, guys. I'm going to do kind of a little bit of a wrap up after this, but I just kind of wanted to show you where we stood with round 3. 3 weeks. That's what they've been out here. 3 weeks. And we've had some very good performers. So that's the results this time, guys. Really appreciate you guys following along. And like I said, stand by for the wrap up. Hey guys, welcome back to the wrap up portion of this round 2 of Battle of the Knife Protectants. Now, I tell you what, this one was a lot closer. I think we can pretty much agree that even before the salt spray obliterated everything in round 1, that CLP was pretty much running away with that show. That wasn't the case with round 2. We had a lot of really good performers. Now, I know you just saw it in the video, but I've got them here, and we'll just kind of take a quick look at them and kind of go through it. No particular order, but we have Atom Oil, and well, yeah, let's get our control piece out first. Somebody didn't like it that I called it a control piece, but whatever. So there you go. There's bare metal. That's how bare metal performed. It wasn't bad, but obviously you can see here, we had some probably excess pooling. It wasn't exactly even. So, okay, I get that. But, you can see what it did in the meantime. Now, this is the pre-patina. This was an apple cider vinegar patina, and it was really light. So I was really kind of concerned on how that would perform. And obviously we had some pooling here on the edge, which, okay, if you just want to let's take that out real quick and look at the pre-patinaed piece. That performed really well, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, it performed almost as well as our best performing protectant that we put on it. So I know people ask me, oh, is that food safe? Is this one food safe? Well, a pre-patina is definitely food safe. It was apple cider vinegar. And it wasn't even warmed up apple cider vinegar. It was just straight out of the bottle. So that's pretty impressive. I was really, really surprised on how well it performed, but pretty darn good. Now, probably one of the top performers, here we have Atom Oil and Frog Lube. Now, Atom Oil, it's pretty much on par with bare metal. You know, now these were after 3 weeks, guys. Actually, I'm recording this. We're probably closer to 3.5, but I took them out at the 3-week mark after the video, the video that you guys just saw prior to this. So they haven't been out in the elements. I mean, corrosion will still grow, of course. But check out the Frog Lube. Frog Lube kicking butt on this one. Really, really nice. Still maybe not as good as CLP. I don't know. But, yeah, it performed very, very well. And even on the backside, this time there wasn't much on the backside of any of these. So that's real cool. Now, if you remember, I think these I had to do it twice. I did it twice. I simulated rain twice on these. And then we did have just a tad bit of moisture one morning. So really, these got about three hits of any type of moisture to kind of help spur along any potential corrosion that may have been. But Frog Lube, kicked some butt. Kicked butt. All right. Now, both of these did pretty darn well. We have Eagle Tears and the Marine Tough Cloth. They are definitely better performing than the bare metal. You got a little bit, some spots here. But overall, after 3 weeks out there, it's not too bad. It's really, really not. And then, there you go. That is the tough. You got, the first one was the Eagle Tears. Sorry, that's Eagle Tears. And then the Marine Tough. They're pretty much right on par with one another, I think. Maybe the Eagle Tears, kind of ekes it out by just a little bit. Now, looks like we might have a spot of a little bit harder corrosion there where it's a little darker. You see that darker spot there? Maybe a little bit harder corrosion there, but overall, it's not bad. These two did really, really pretty darn well. I'm pretty happy, honestly. Pretty happy with the way we come out. Now, this one, we've got Super Lube and Rem Oil. Super Lube would be the first one you're going to see there. Not bad. We do have a couple of spots, like right up here. But overall, again, not a bad performer after 3 weeks. Now, the Rem Oil, I would say that's probably more on par with the untreated metal. Other than that spot that it kind of pulled up on the clear piece, the clean piece. But yeah, Super Lube, not bad at all. Rum Oil, like I said, about on par with an untreated piece. So there's that. And then finally, we had Slickamol and Fluid Film. Now, I would have to say Slickamol, again, probably on par with an untreated piece of metal, maybe a little better. Obviously, right in here, maybe it just didn't get as wet. But overall, it's about on par with an untreated piece. Now, the Fluid Film might have had a little bit. We got a really dark spot up there. But overall, the Fluid Film didn't do too bad. Again, we might have had a little bit of excess pooling up there in the corner if things weren't exactly level. This was a highly scientific test, so that just works out sometimes. But people hate when I say that, but it's fun. I like it. But yeah, so, really Fluid Film did, and I kind of was kidding on round one because I had somebody that was just like, Fluid Film's the best. I was like, okay, all right, I got you. You like Fluid Film. And hey, it did. It performed pretty well. So, whatever the case may be, not bad. We had some really, really good performers. And a lot of these, I had not really heard of Fluid Film. Super Lube, I really hadn't heard of. Eagle Tears and Marine Tough, I'd heard of those. Frog Lube, I'd heard of that. Atom Oil, hadn't really heard of Atom Oil either. But overall, this is a really, really good round. Obviously, I didn't do the salt spray because that just kind of, I don't want to say ruined everything, but it did kind of. In round one, it just obliterated everything. But then again, like I said, CLP was pretty much a clear leader after 1 week in with all of those, you know. And we had several. We had the knife shield. What else? We had mineral oil, you know, and all those. And they're all in all these videos are in a playlist if you want to go back and check up with them. So, what's next? To be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't really know. I was thinking about doing maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about doing a round 3. If I do a round 3, it's gonna be with CLP and probably the best performers out of this one. Might even do another pre-patina piece. I don't know. But at this point, round 3 probably won't be anytime soon. I don't know. Let's be honest. I was hoping this would get a little bit more viewership than what it actually did. You know, there's work and stuff that goes into it, and you know, it's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? It's just the way it goes. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm still trying to make up my mind. Maybe, maybe not. I won't promise you anything because, well, I just won't. Because I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I might do a kind of a. I won't do a full-fledged round 3. If I do another round, it's going to be taking the top performers from the first 2 and just putting them head to head, and we'll see who comes out on top. That's what it'll be. But really appreciate you guys following along with this series. I know a lot of you really enjoyed it. You said so in the comments, and I really appreciate you guys for following along and doing that. And who knows? Maybe we'll see you on a round 3. Thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.